Hey, welcome to part 14, the final part of my Platinum series. Again, how it was 100% in under 7 hours. Yeah, and this is a full Platinum, nothing has been skipped. I know a few of the walkthroughs out there claim Platinum, but they skip the trophy for killing all the enemies. This shows you everything. At the end of this video, you're going to see Platinum pop, and hopefully it's going to pop similar time for you guys as well. I know some of you have been having a bit of trouble with the killing every enemy, but hopefully you don't have much more work to do after this. But anyway, I'm going to come over here, grab in 4 orbs, the Cobalt, Gold, Emerald and Crimson. Come to the altar, grab the Prism, Row and the Scroll Failsafe. Now that scroll has all the symbols on it and what they represent. The 4 you need to keep in mind are the symbols which represent the 4 main elements. You know, you've got Rage, Grief, Ecstasy and Terror. And if you want to read the scroll, this is where you'll find it. Go into investigation items and there it is. So it's got all the symbols and what they represent. You need to know what they represent in this puzzle coming up. Of course, I'm going to show you solutions, so it don't really matter. But if you want to find out where you find out the answer, that's where it is, guys, in that scroll. Basically, the red orb has to go onto the Rage altar, the Rage statue, the blue orb on the Grief statue, etc. So coming here, you should get that trophy. Well travelled. That's for finding every single location. That should pop when you come to this room. And of course, going to be killing all the enemies. This area is the final area we've got to kill all the enemies in. And it reminds me very much of the laboratory complex in Resident Evil 3. You know, the remake. Yeah, it reminds me of that quite a bit. But yeah, come to this tent, grab a drone bypass triple. Yeah, we're going to kind of be exploring this area in a clockwise route. Yeah, there'll be 5 enemies there. Sorry, 4 enemies there, and you've got 1 enemy around the corner. Yeah, we're exploring in a clockwise route, so kind of keep left, and I'm going to make our way, kind of follow the wall around to the right, and then do enemies on the other side. So it's these 4 big enemies. There's 1 of each. You've got Ecstasy, Grief, Terror, Rage, of course. This one, as you can see, is the Ecstasy. Now they're kind of programmed, so every time you knock off a chunk of the health, they'll spawn a haze variant, and they'll spawn a level 1. Then it'll be a level 2 and then a level 3. And then after that level 3 one, you hit him a bit more and they're normally dead. So yeah, here's the level 3. Now I'm going to attack him. Just got a trophy there as well. The harder they fall. Defeat 40 hazes of tier 3. Right, so once you beat him, yeah, he's a timeloop guardian as well. Yeah, then big enemies are the timeloop guardians in this area. Yeah, grab the drone bypass triple. Yeah, times 2. And now you see that statue, it's got like, it looks like a temperature gauge, doesn't it? So that one is the Rage statue. And you want to put the Crimson Orb in that one. Yeah, so Rage looks like a thermometer, guys. And put the Crimson Orb in it. Right, so after that, yes, again, we're kind of trying to go clockwise around the area. So keep left when you come out of that area where that big enemy was. Keep left, come around here. Now in here is a basic Camille Large. So grab that. You then will take out this next enemy a bit further along. Again, we're keeping to the left. Come through this kind of open container. And through here you'll find 5 dormant enemies. When you approach them, they just get up. So take all these out. Grab the Terror Suppressor Strong times 2. Yes, and continue through here. Go left and you'll reach the next Timeloop Guardian. Yes, this one is a Terror. So we're going to take him out next. And we've got another statue. We're going to place a orb inside it. So this will be the Cobalt Orb, the blue one, because this statue is a Grief. And it looks like a necklace icon symbol. That's the thing it looks most similar to me, like part of a necklace. The part which is on the front of your neck and dangling down. Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. It's probably the hardest one to describe out of them all. I mean, you've got that first one looks like a thermometer gauge. There's another one looks like it looks like an eye. There's one which looks like a portrait of a plant. There's one with like a star above a circle. Yeah, so to defeat that Timeloop Guardian, then we're going to come to this sloped container, which is, we can go inside it and grab that Ecstasy suppressor at the top. Come back here around the left and into this tent, and you find drone bypass single. So you're looking for the statue, there it is. Looks like a necklace symbol. So if that one, that is the Grief statue, we're going to place a Cobalt Orb in the bottom. Yes, so place a Cobalt Orb. That's it. Once you've done all 4 correctly, I mean the small statues, got to make sure you use the right one. Yeah, there'll be 4 blue lasers attacking the time loop so you can access it. Yeah, so grab that recording next. Now approach the time loop. On the left just before it will be 2 enemies. I'm going to take these 2 out. Yeah, so I'm going to grab this basic medikit around the corner. Yeah, this is literally it, guys. The end of the game. And we've pretty much done half this area already. That's half of it done. Yeah, it's quite a small area. Then 4 big time loop guardians are kind of like the end boss. Yeah, let's grab that basic medikit large. Well, the end boss for a lot of people will be that trophy we have to clear out to every single enemy. That's probably going to be the end boss for the platinum, the trophy list. But yes, grab that gold cap, gilded. Nice shiny cap. So grab that gilded cap, guys. Then come over here and unlock this gate in the middle. That unlocks from that side. If you come from this side we're on now, you will not be able to open it. That's why I kind of went to the time loop first and came down that way. Yeah, kill these 2 enemies just outside. Come into open container. Grab the advanced medikit large. Be quick before any enemies try to close the door behind you. Yeah, advanced medikit large. So again, remember, we are going clockwise. Yeah, continue around here. Kill this enemy. Then that container on the left will have some enemies hidden inside it. 3 enemies, take them out. That's it, grab the advanced medikit large in there, ×2. Yes, and around here you'll find a limbic battery large, ×2 as well. Carrying around the corner, you find that we're probably back near where we started this area now, but now we're taking this remaining path down here. So kill that enemy. Yeah, before she flies away. Carry on, and there'll be 2 enemies on the right. Yeah, 2 ecstasy enemies. Take these 2 out. Yeah, they're going to come underneath this kind of like walkway. There'll be some basic enemies along here. 5 of them. Yeah, a few of them might be around the corner. Yeah, grab that rage suppressor strong and then come to the statue. You see that one? Yeah, it looks like a portrait of a plant. You know, you got like the picture, then a plant in the middle. But yes, this one is the terror statue. So you're going to place the emerald orb in there. Yeah, that's the terror statue, portrait of a plant. Place in the emerald orb. Right, climb ladder next. Get onto the walkway. For some reason, one of the enemies dropped their experience on a walkway above. Yeah, so climb up. Use that save point. Yes, there would have been a grief suppressor there as well. I'm not sure if I did pick up the grief suppressor. I think I forgot to grab it. But yeah, on that walkway, there's a grief suppressor strong ×2, but never mind, it's only a grief suppressor. I don't even use them anyway at all. It's a shame we can't sell all these items we don't use. But yeah, so this is the 3rd time loop guardian. He's the grief, the blue one. There'll be 2 here actually, and if you're unlucky, you can actually have them both fighting you at once. Well, I consider it lucky actually, because you can be killing them both at the same time. Yeah, very first time I was coming through here at my first account, I had the rage. I triggered the rage enemy as well, so I was fighting them both at the same time. But yes, get rid of the grief one, time loop guardian, and up here. Yes, for this narrow path will be a limbic capacitor large and a basic medikit large. Right, and so the ecstasy statue, it looks like a star above a circle. That's this one. Place the gold orb in it. Like I say, the symbol on the ecstasy statue is a star above a circle. That's it, and that should be the final one. So once you've done all 4, you'll see them 4 lasers, and there's a recording in that tent emotionless. But you have to kill these big enemies anyway, because remember, we still need to kill every enemy in every area, and these are time loop guardians anyway, so you have to kill them in order to access time loop. So yeah, see them 4 lasers. If that doesn't happen, you've put one in the wrong statue, so you have to go and check him again. Yeah, once taking out this enemy, I should get that crashing sound. Yeah, of course, you can see this is the rage one, the red one. Yeah, he's going to keep putting his hand inside himself and then pulling some out, the haze. And got him, I think. Yes, that's it. Final time loop guardian. And to show you the other loot, I think this is all the loot in the area I collect. So limbic capacitor large in there. And it will come these steps in the middle. It will take you onto the central stack of containers. You'll find a recording. Yeah, recording that sphere activation and save your game at the final save point, because once you complete the game, guys, you're going to respawn there. So make sure you save your game after collecting everything. And that's basically it almost. Yeah, that's it, guys. So we're going to come to time loop, we're going to enter it, then we're going to close it, and if you're lucky, or you follow me well, make sure you've killed every single enemy, which I have, hopefully you'll get this trophy, guys, Legend of the Fall. I know it's a bit glitchy, there you go, look at that. Got it on the earliest, basically that's the earliest point you can actually achieve it, because that's the final time loop in the game. But yes, close that time loop, get a trophy hopefully, and then interact with the pedestal, and you need to put the necklace on it. That necklace we found near the start of the game, place it on there, guys, you get that trophy redemption, complete Act 3, and that's it. That's all there is to completing the game, the final area. Yes, there'll be a bunch of cutscenes, of course. You get long credits. Yeah, thanks to the team for working on this game. I've actually really enjoyed it. I think it's underrated quite a lot, you know, around the internet. I think it should have been received a bit better than what it has done, but it did release at a bad time. But I'll show all my thoughts in a review if I do manage to get one done. But yes, get through the credits. I think a jump button would have been nice. I know a lot of Souls-likes don't have jump buttons, but this isn't a Souls-like, so I think a jump button could have worked well in here. Or another thing, if it had firearm, if the combat was more focused around actual ranged weapons, you know, like guns, I think that maybe could have worked better than swords. You know, firearms and not swords, I don't really know exactly. But yeah, so after credits, you'll be in the main menu. There'll be like a little symbol on your new game file, show you that it's been completed. You will spawn back at recent save point. I was going to travel to the APC, guys, and now we have a very, very brief bit of cleanup. So I'm going to jump into the APC. So all my areas will now say threats clear, as we know, because I popped the trophy. So I'm going to research these 3 items I just found. We still have one more research item we need to get, by the way. But yeah, get a trophy, sworn to secrecy. Research all items, yes, related to the vigil. And you should also get Gentleman Scholar, research all items related to the Order of the Eye. And right now we are going to warp to Vesa Hills. So we've got 2 areas we need to just do a little bit cleanup. Vesa Hills and Ecstasy Marshes. So we'll come to Vesa Hills first, because that's the smallest bit of cleanup we need to do. We'll leave the bigger area until last. So when you spawn in, what we need to do is we need to basically just go and open one chest. That's all we need to do. But while we're in the area, we may as well go over to Gildish Braum. Oh sorry, I think we do need to go to Gildish Braum anyway, for the trophy for collecting every single relic. I know you can glitch that trophy a little bit if you kind of like, you get a relic, reload the game, get the same relic again, reload the game, get the same relic again. Yeah, the game keeps counting the same one again if you kind of load a save before collecting it. But of course, I'm showing you the proper way to do it. My trophy is going to pop on the very last relic. In terms of good deeds and mysteries, my trophy is going to pop on the very last one. So then at least, a good thing about that is you know that I've not been editing too much. What you're seeing is the exact from 0 to 100% with no edits in between it. And there's been a few cuts where I died, but yeah, that's all that there's been really. But yeah, coming all the way back around here, guys, where that last time leap was, you know, into the Serpent's Maw area. And this is a chest. So you open this chest with the barrel key. I know it looks like a chest, but use the barrel key to open it. Inside you'll find Tuning Stone Steady and a Glyph Limbic Slivers Enhanced. And you'll complete that mystery, Pilgrimage. Now it's going to go back to recent save point. Yes, we're going to travel to the APC. And from there we're going to go over to Gildish Braum. Yeah, it's quicker to walk back to the APC and then just climb back up this ladder. Yeah, so make sure you open that chest, guys, and complete that mystery pilgrimage. And you know where the APC is right now? So you know when you first come into this area, early in the game, it's kind of out near the road, isn't it, the APC? But when you complete this area and come back later, the APC is moved. Well, that actually is not, that's not story related, by the way. Because on my speedrun, when I was going through this, when I came back here later, the APC was back on the road still. So I think it's related to talking to Gildish Braum and maybe to Atticus as well. And that's what makes the APC move. Or maybe it's related to closing the time loop as well, the first one. I don't really know exactly. But yeah, the APC moving there, it's not story related, by the way. Just a bit of trivia I guess, for you. But yeah, talk to Gildish Braum. get all your rewards for closing all the time loops, and all your rewards for closing all the good deeds. I'm not going to read them all out. I've listed them all in my text guide what you should receive. But yeah, we've completed every time loop now, and we've also completed every good deed. So that should be every single reward you can get from him. Right, save points. We're going to warp to the ABC guys now to the final area where we're going to finish the cleanup and get the remaining trophies, including platinum, is Akasa Marshes. Let's do it. Not been too long actually. It's been quite quick. I thought it's been much longer. You know, I thought we would have been, when we started, I thought I could get it done under 10 hours, but I didn't think it'd be almost under 6, you know. I thought it'd be a bit longer than this. But yeah, just go show how quick things can be when you're optimal. Yeah, but I assume everybody following this, you'll all follow this in your own way. I don't expect anybody to follow me exactly. Of course, you're going to explore a little bit yourself, but with my the little tips I give you along the way and explaining things, hopefully if you do decide to explore yourself, you know that you can, and what you need to watch out for and be careful of. So yeah, once at Akasa, come and talk to, what's his name again? Victor? Yeah, that's it. Victor Gaz. Come and talk to him and give him that other limbic book. So go into study and give him that ancient limbic forging. And now you need to upgrade your final 2 weapon variants. So I've already upgraded, 2 defensive gear to max. Yeah, so 2 defensive gear to max you need to do. And you also need to upgrade 1 of each weapon type. So that's a rage, not element, the weapon type. So twin axe, great sword, polearm, and normal sword. So I've done great sword and polearm already. So all I've got to do now is sword and twin axe. And I just got that trophy, guys. Good vibrations. So there's 4 weapon types that you get on level 16 from the vault here in the marshes. We've got them near the start of the game. So all we need to do is upgrade them 4 weapons to grade 5. And that'll pop a trophy. Yeah, you don't have to level them up. It's a grade. You have to upgrade them. So do not confuse them. And with that bottle of mead, we're going to come and give it to this NPC, guys. Sarge Sniff. Yeah, come and give Sniffy the bottle of mead full, which we found back in Lake Sinon next to the abbot. Yeah, give him the bottle of mead full. He'll give the key to the Jofa office. Come to this building with the broken roof. Go up the ladder to get into the attic. You can grab these suppressors before you drop down at the back. Yeah, and with these suppressors, it's going to drop down behind him. You come to a locked door, but now you can open it. Now you've got that key. Yeah, the Jofa office key. Come inside. You complete that mystery at your captain's office. Now, a bit of loot to grab the recording. Var's plan. Yes, you can also grab the prison manifest. That's a research item. Yes, make sure you grab that item. You can also find the collar of grief, bargaining, defensive gear, and you can also find the final cap, Sabinian. So now I've got all the caps. There should be 10 in total. You want to come into your loadout, go into your cosmetics, and you want to styling. Make sure your hat is on. Yeah, go into styling and choose hat on, otherwise it won't work. And then what you need to do then is select every hat, go back, select a new hat, go back, just select every single hat. That's it, so it gets registered as being worn. And like I say, you have to make sure you've got hat on in styling, otherwise it will not count. So I had to put the first one on again, so I guess that wasn't counting for some reason. But yeah, there we go, passion for fashion. Acquire every cap and wear it. That's it, I'm going to keep on that nice little gold number. So we've done all the caps, we've done all the upgrades, so now to just do a little bit of cleanup, we're going to make our way, is it northeast? Towards a big tunnel. There'll be a limbic chest there we're going to unlock, and there'll be another chest near the entrance to the abbey, which we can unlock now we have the key. So yeah, make our way to this limbic chest, guys, outside the big tunnel. Yeah, sorry, back to the upgrades for a moment. So yeah, there's a brief edit there. Do you know why? Because I dashed off the bridge and fell down. Yeah, that's all it was. So I just quickly came back and just cut that bit out, my death. You don't want to see me fall into my doom in some water, guys, so I can't swim. Yeah, our main hero, he can swing a sword and stuff, but he can't swim, he can't jump. So it's quite a few normal, normal movements he just can't perform. But yeah, this is that final limbic chest, so you'll need to use the Terra Z. That should be your final rod, guys. Open that chest, you'll find a glyph, Lingering Pain Enhanced, and you'll also complete the mystery limbic chest in this region. And yeah, I'm just going to change to some different bypass items because I've used all my normal ones. Yeah, so you get plenty of these bypass items, but I don't think you can craft them at the forge. I don't think you can craft these. So the ones you find in the world, that's pretty much all you're going to get. So you're not going to get any more. But as you can see, they're just really good for getting around the map a lot quicker. Like, you really need to make sure you pick up these when you're doing a speed run, or when you just try and get through a game fast. So yes, across this bridge, make your way over to the entrance to the Abbey, and opposite it will be a kind of small blocked tunnel, guys, and in there will be a chest, this one here. So to open this chest, you need to use the rustic key, and inside there you'll find a passive relic, which should be the final relic, the Panoptic Demon, or Demon. Yes, you'll get 2 trophies. Super Sleuth for resolving all mysteries, because that's the last mystery, and also Antiquarian for acquiring all relics. I'm just going to show all the relics as well, and all the mysteries, guys. So if you didn't pop any trophies, you can kind of check. Yeah, like I say, there was a kind of glitch for this, where if you save your game, and then collect one, and then restore the game before you collected it, and then collect it again, or complete it again, it'll count it again. So you can actually pop these much earlier. I'm not sure if it's going to get patched or not, but if you didn't pop any trophies due to any glitches, yeah, that might be something you might want to try. And by the way, the London Ear trophy and the trophy for killing all the enemies, I believe they are supposed to be patching that. So if any trophies don't pop for you guys at the end of completing this guide, and you think they've glitched, just hold on, because they might release a patch later on, and then all you have to do is load your game up after downloading it, and hopefully the trophies will pop automatically. Hopefully. But yes, and these are all the relics. So what is that? How many in a row? 7? So that's what, 28, 29 relics altogether, I think. Yeah, that's it, guys. All the good deeds, all the mysteries, all the relics, all the caps. So that's the final mystery, safekeeping. So now we're just going to walk back to the APC, and all we need to do now is perform the research and the final items, and that is it. We could have done the final item a bit earlier actually, but we're doing it now. Yeah, I could have done it before we left Jova and went to get that limbic chest, because we could found the research item in that office, remember, where we got a last cap. So back at the APC, yeah, it's going to research final item, and that is it. You get the war correspondent trophy, research all items related to Civil War, well read, perform research on all items, and of course Platinum Hero of Hadia. Obtain all trophies. Yeah, we do feel a bit like Hero actually, managing to find every single enemy, so I know they can glitch out. But yeah, that's it guys, full platinum. Of course, full kind of like checklist text guide as well in description. But yeah, that's everything. Everything's been included, nothing's been missed out. Hope it's not been too bad for you, and I've kept it nice and optimal. You've not run into too many problems. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully Cronus will start on the weekend. Hopefully we'll see you then, guys.